Whoa! Adjust headphones. What's going on, people? Coach Jordan here. Haven't got the logo on my chest today because I'm not wearing the shirt of SLS in Worcester. And today I'm going to talk you through dieting in the case of someone who is going through menopause. So, obviously, for those of you who don't know, perhaps watching this externally, we are apart from our men's groups, we are a female-only gym. So, our typical kind of clientele would be any female really from I'd say 21 upwards of 70. So again, I'd say a large population of those are perhaps women who are going through menopause, typically over the age of 40. So I think this is a very important topic, which I said I would discuss because one of our members, Maldale Lowe, whoop, whoop, shout out to her, who asked the question earlier. So I'm no expert on this, and I have to say that because, again, I can get in a lot of trouble if I give someone advice in a field that I haven't got any expertise in. So, again, I am strictly talking from a body composition point of view. So, things you need to address if you are dieting during menopause. Again, you have to understand that with menopause becomes a lot of hormonal irregularity, which makes it very difficult for any female going through it to lose body fat, because we know that in order to lose body fat, we do have to be somewhat internally healthy for our bodies to be in a position to actually drop body fat. If our bodies are already in a very overstressed and kind of vulnerable state, the body's not going to want to lose body fat, especially during menopause where stress is even higher. Okay, so things that you can do to perhaps see if you are in a good place to lose weight is go through what I would consider a health phase first. Try and get your body healthy before you actually try to lose weight. So this would be sleeping 8 hours plus per night, or typically no lower than 7, I'd say. Focusing on protein intake, make sure you're consuming around 1 gram per pound of body weight in protein per day. Another thing would be, are you consuming enough vitamins and minerals from, obviously, fruits and vegetables would be our kind of key sources. If you're someone who likes liver, then liver is going to be absolutely wonderful for you because liver is very much a superfood, contains more vitamins and minerals than any other fruit or veg. So kind of we want to be getting a lot of healthy kind of nutrients from fruits, vegetables, and liver. You want to be consuming enough essential fatty acids. So again, if we know that fat equates to hormonal production and you're going through menopause and therefore in a hormonally vulnerable state, then it's very important for us to consume enough dietary fat, especially for females going through menopause. So I'd look for anywhere from 0.3 grams to 0.5 grams per pound of body weight. So if you are 150 pounds, then around 50 grams of fat per day would kind of be the minimum requirement of dietary fat. And then, like I said, carbs. Obviously, you do want to be consuming some carbs, especially if you are exercising, like majority of our members. But I would look to get a lot of these from nutrient-dense foods, like I said, fruits and vegetables, where the nutrient quality is really high. You don't want to be kind of getting all your carbs from, biscuits and ice cream that you're fitting into your diet. Obviously, you want to be prioritizing actual whole foods because this is going to make you feel better. Once you've kind of gone through this health phase, like I said, where perhaps you're just maintaining weight for a month just to make sure your body is healthy, then it is going to be very much a thing of assessing calories overall. So the member who brought this up, like I said, Mel, she's doing 150 protein a day and 1,500 calories. I know from checking in with her a few weeks ago that she was maintaining her weight. So I basically pitched the idea earlier that maybe it is a case that keeping protein at 150 grams, she just needs to take everything else a little bit lower. So a bit lower on the fat or a bit lower on the carbs. So maybe pulling some starches out, replacing them with lower calorie options such as fruits, and maybe pulling back on the fats if she's perhaps eating too many. I'd say that based on what I know she eats, she probably doesn't actually eat enough fat. So Mal, if you're watching this, then make sure you're kind of getting a good amount of fat per day within your calorie intake. So from like whole eggs or dark chocolate, peanut butter, avocados are kind of my main oils, like coconut oil, or macadamia nut oil. So that would be kind of the key things, is addressing whether you're healthy first before you need to pull calories. Again, if you are going to pull calories, you don't want to be going mega low. If you're getting yourself to a point where you're eating like 800 per day and you're not losing weight, then perhaps you do have some sort of thyroidal issue. Again, I don't know for a fact, but I'd look at getting this checked if it's something you are worried about. I definitely recommend to any female who's looking to lose weight during a menopausal time frame that they get their blood work tested. So get a blood test and check all your health markers are kind of in check. But the main thing would be that priming your body health-wise first, then looking at pulling calories for weight loss, keeping protein at 1 gram per pound, eating a ton of fruits and vegetables per day. So try to get primarily a lot of your carbs from fruits or more nutrient dense starches, something like a potato or a sweet potato where there are some more nutrients in them. And then obviously eating enough dietary fat per day as well. Sleeping enough, because again, we know that if you don't sleep enough, it's going to cause water retention. It's going to mess with blood sugar, which is going to cause kind of hunger issues, which will cause you to binge or overeat. I think binge is an overused term, but overeat and kind of stray away from your calorie target. But sometimes it is just a case of you need to do more steps per day. If you're not doing, say, 8K steps or above, maybe you need to do more steps. That's a very common thing. Maybe you need to stress less. Maybe you're just already overly stressed, and maybe you need to practice some form of meditation to just chill you out. That's going to play a factor in weight loss, is your stress. I know that. So I will give you some insight to me. And again, I'm not going through menopause, obviously. But I've lost, say, 6 pounds since this whole lockdown thing, just because I'm sleeping better than when I was actually at work. I'm probably healthier. Like I was probably not very healthy like 3 months ago because I wasn't getting the good sleep, and I'm getting up early and working late, and so my health is kind of good right now. So, and this is very much the case for anyone, obviously. So again, make sure you're sleeping enough. Make sure you're recovering properly. Once the workout's done, once your steps are done, try and chill out, relax, watch some TV. If all your boxes are ticked, you have nothing to worry about. Make sure you're eating in a very unstressed environment. So if you're eating and you're in like a stressed out state and you're worrying about stuff, you're not going to digest food properly. So again, this could lead to kind of some nutrient partitioning issues, which is just a fancy word for that food won't be going where we want it to, which is normally into the muscle. But if you're stressed out, then the food won't be going into the muscle. So these are all things you need to consider. Sometimes you need to take calories lower and do more steps. But if you're not in a healthy environment to do that already, then you need to prime your body for health first, okay? So that is pretty much my summary of kind of nutrition in response to menopause. Any questions? If you are a member of ours, please just reach out to me. Like, you are always welcome to do. And then again, when I am actually working, I try not to respond when I'm not working. When I'm actually working, I will get back to you. Those that are watching externally, perhaps, then please just follow us on Facebook and feel free to drop us a message if you need to, and we will maybe help. Again, I must reiterate that I'm strictly speaking from a nutritional point of view in response to body composition, and this is not me kind of giving you the key to health during menopause, because I'm not a doctor, I'm afraid. So I hope that video helps, especially for our member who pitched it to me earlier. Jeez, look at the vein in my arm. What is all that about? Right. Maybe I need to eat more. I've been Coach Jordan of SLS. I'll stop rambling now. I hope you all have a good day, and especially that one member, Maldeo, who this video was mainly for. But again, I hope it helps everyone within our gym family. So I'll see you later.